Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tyler, it's aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, we're testing the Ocelot Pariah today. We'll be testing the Pariah in a top speed straight line test and around a track. The Pariah is a sports class car, so we'll be testing the Pariah against some of the top cars in the sports class. It's 1,420,000, wink wink. And this car is it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. We're going through all the customization, everything. It's a complete performance review. Let's get right into it, okay? So here it is up front. It looks really nice. A very beautiful looking car. I like it a lot. It's got a really nice headlight setup. The front end is nice. The hood, everything. It's just a really good looking car. Pretty much kind of a similar body style that some of the other sports cars have, but it does have enough to set it aside. The strong thrust lines in the back and then the vents in the side of the doors look really cool. Right here we're just testing to see if it's all-wheel drive or just rear-wheel drive, and it looks like it's just rear-wheel drive right there. We just put it up against the wall and just kind of floor it. Pop the doors real quick, see what the motor looks like, the engine, the hood. Looks really nice. You know, a decent design in there. It's got an air intake and a stabilization bar in there. Looks really cool. So customization, of course, you have your regular stuff, but we'll go through all of it so you can see some of the pricing and what it looks like. You have the armor, which is 50 grand for 100%. You have brakes, 35,000 for your brakes. Bumpers, the front bumpers, you have a very nice selection. You have several that you can pick between. The secondary strip, the carbon strip, the tuner bumper, the secondary strip bumper, the carbon strip bumper, the GT bumper, secondary GT bumper, and carbon GT bumper. So there's basically three of them with or a few of them with different types with your secondary paint. With your diffusers, you have carbon, and then you have your carbon trim, which I have some of the paint on there as well, which is nice. I like that one a lot. Moving on to the engine, you have 33,500 for the max upgrade. With your hood, you have some nice hood upgrades as well. Same thing. You have your carbon version, you have your primary, and you have your secondary, which is really cool. It gives you good options. You have a couple of different kind of variables you can go with, which is very nice to have. And they all go down to around 12,900 for the most expensive one. Now your headlights, of course, you got your xenons, you got your neon kit, front, back, side to side, your different colors. Nice liveries too. It's got your racing style liveries, double white, double black, your blue race stripes with the red pinstripe on there, and then you have the red race stripes with the blue pinstripe. You have your black offset, white offset, which looks really nice. Your black pointed, your white pointed, and then the ocelot stripe on there as well, which is really cool. I like that. With your color, your secondary color will be the wheels, like the bumper, the trim on the interior, which looks really cool. I like that too, which is nice. Then you have your hood, or your roof, excuse me, which you can go carbon fiber if you'd like to. You got your skirts. You have carbon, then you have Pariah skirts on there. And then we move on to your spoiler. You have a lot of spoiler options. It's very nice. Kind of the same thing. You have your regular, then your secondary, then your carbon, and you have your Type 2 regular secondary carbon, which is very nice. So it gives you some good options. I do like that, definitely. You have your carbon GT spoiler, the performance spoiler. You have your secondary performance and your carbon all the way down to 19,500. Dropping it down with the suspension, drops it out very nice, looks very good. Gets it quite low. I like that. The lower the better, obviously. 3,400 for that, not too bad. Transmission upgrades, 40,000 for your transmission. Turbo upgrade, 50,000 for that. Your wheels, you guys have all seen those. You got your window tints. On some of them, you like to see what it looks like on the inside with the pinstripe. Here we are. That's my final design right there. That is the Pariah. This is my track that I built. This is a 5-mile course. It is the top speed test track. Listen, we're getting to the performance part of it now. This car is amazing. It is incredible. It is extremely fast in a straight line. It is now the fastest car in a straight line in the sports class. It pulls in a 1 minute 15 second .317. Previously, the Shafter V12 was the fastest sports class in a straight line. Well, you could use this in the sports class, and that was the fastest car to go with if you had very fast tracks that you were racing with or tracks that didn't have a lot of turns. And the Shafter V12 comes in at what seems to be like now a very slow 1 minute 19.721. I mean, dang, dude, that Pariah is booking. And just to kind of give you a reference, we'll be testing the Elegy as well, going around a track. With the Elegy in a straight line, it's never been that the top speed's never been that good. And as you see right here, it pulls in 1 minute 23 seconds .893 in the top speed test. Now going around a track, there's another track I built to test the vehicles coming in the hairpin right here. The LG has been the king for years, and it's great because it's a free car. You just have to join up on Social Club and you get the LG free, and you get the top sports class car or one of the top sports class cars. For a lot of tracks this will work. For some tracks the LG isn't, the best on because of its lower top speed. However, the LG is very, very good with handling. It's all-wheel drive, as you guys should know that by now. It's got a great acceleration outside the hole, basically when you leave the turn, and it just hugs the road. And now it can get a little, it can kick out on you a little bit here if you're not careful with it. It is a difficult car to drive, but it is very rewarding to drive. Now, as we finish up the course with the LG RH8, we get a total time of 10 minutes and 16 seconds .022. Now, moving on to the Pariah on the same course, I immediately noticed a difference with this car. It is, in my opinion, a better handling vehicle. It is obviously faster. We just found that out. It takes that hairpin turn like it was not even there. It handles very well. Now, it is a rear-wheel drive car, so it does feel to have more oversteer, which is okay for some things, and for some things it's, it can hurt you. But the car does have good acceleration. It has great handling in the turns as well. It's very, very good around this track. I've raced it on other tracks as well, and it's just a very, very good car to use. I mean, if you don't have this car, you are going to be hurting. And as we see right here, coming up on the end of this track, I mean, the results were almost, I mean, it was very surprising, but I did expect it coming, to the end of this track racing with this car. 9 minutes 48 seconds .094. It annihilated the LG. LG came in with the best lap time of 1 minute .528. I mean, Jesus, that was crazy. This, you have to have the Pariah. This is the new top sports class car right here. And then the Pariah came in with the best lap time of 57 seconds .725. So yeah, get this car. Definitely, it's a beautiful car. It's awesome. Definitely, you want to have this. All right. I hope this helped out. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button. And guys and gals, stay dangerous. All right, peace. Oh.